Hey everybody, this is Joe with another review for Candy at the Movies. This time I will be going over Candy episode 4. Again, Candy is a miniseries on Hulu that stars Jessica Biel based on a real life murder that took place in Texas in the early 80s. And it's really interesting how, um, it was the 13th of, it was a Friday the 13th when Betty was murdered. Um, it was also 13 days, 13 hours, sorry, until Betty's body was found. And then I think it was 13 days until Candy was basically fingered as the murderer. Um, so here we are at the investigation portion of the miniseries. Justin Timberlake is taking over the investigation, and he plays the cop that's the lead of the investigation, and he is questioning Betty's husband because he was out of town the entire time that this happened. But of course, the husband will be suspect number one on either the murder or the setup of the murder for his wife. And of course, since he has an alibi of just being away and everything like that, and that their marriage was actually going pretty well, he's probably on the slower side. But one of the things that is really interesting is that he can't run a house. Like, he tries really hard. He starts a dishwasher and puts like Dawn in it or whatever, and it ends up flooding. So he has a lady come and help out, and apparently this lady is single and is ready to try to pounce on my guy. So, but she helps out, makes dinner and things like that. Candy actually ended up going to the funeral. During this episode, the funeral happens, and the police are out there, and of course Candy is looking nervous and weird and everything like that. They ended up calling Candy down to the station, to the police station. That's, words are hard. So they end up calling her down to the police station, and Candy has a great way of lying, and basically showing that she didn't wish Betty any harm, anything like that. But she messed around and wore the same shower shoes that she wore the day that she murdered her. So there was a speck or two of blood on there. It wasn't a lot. So they end up taking her shoe off, and that's when they find the gash in her toe, which she's very lucky she didn't chop it off herself. So now Candy's suspect number one, and this is how we end up going into the trial. That's basically the gist of this episode. I mean, I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I do think it's a good episode. You guys definitely go check it out. All right, and I've been Joe. Please click like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you all later. Take care.